Hey everyone, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I am going to demonstrate one juice, but I want to talk about a couple of juices. The reason for this is that I had a friend reached out to me whose wife and son had whooping cough. And so he was just asking me, like, what do I recommend? Of course, the first thing I thought of was fire cider. But if you watched my fire cider video a couple of weeks ago, you know that fire cider is not something that you can just pull off the shelf unless you have made it in advance. Like, it's not something you can make and drink right now. The fire cider is a 30-day process of fermentation. And so he didn't really have that luxury, and I'm not close enough to be able to get my fire cider to him. So I started thinking about it, and there is an elixir that you can make. It's not fermented. It has some probiotics, but not a ton of probiotics. But it would help his wife and son have some comfort from their situation. So I'm not a doctor, and I'm not saying that this is going to cure whooping cough or anything. I'm just trying to be helpful in making some suggestions about what you might do in the event that you haven't already made your fire cider. Now, if you haven't made your fire cider, I recommend you go watch the fire cider video and you make some. It is the best thing to do for cold and flu season, hands down. I stand by that. And I'm just going to talk about the ingredients, and then I'm going to demonstrate a different juice, which seems kind of strange. But the reason I'm doing that is because a lot of the ingredients that are in the fire cider are also in this tea that I'm going, or this shot that I'm going to recommend, basically. So it's essentially, and I'll put the recipe on my website. I call it immune activation juice. And it's just a handful of ingredients, most of which you either probably have on hand or you could really quickly run out to the store and put your hands on them. Starts out with the juice from one lemon and one orange. And of course, the lemon and the orange are loaded with vitamin C. The orange also has folate and it has potassium. It's also about a 1 inch piece of fresh ginger shredded. However, if you live in an area where there is a Trader Joe's, I want to show you something. So Trader Joe's sells this product and it comes in the freezer section. Here's what it looks like in the back. This is about a teaspoon. Each of these little puffs is about a teaspoon. And so these are frozen. It comes as ginger and it comes as garlic. So, in recipes where you don't have fresh ginger and garlic on hand, the cool thing about this is you can buy this and keep it in your freezer so it's always at the ready when you need it. So, when I make this particular immune activation juice that I'm talking to you about today, this is what I use because this actually works better in a tea. Unfortunately, it is not organic. It's fresh, but it's already pulverized. So all you do is pop one of these out of the container into your cup and you're ready to go. You get a teaspoon of ginger and a teaspoon of garlic, which is what this recipe calls for. Okay, so we've got the lemon, we've got the orange, and we've got the ginger. Now, ginger, I've written several articles about ginger. I consider ginger to be a miracle food. It relieves aches and pains. If you are flu-like symptoms, it will help with your nausea. But it is also really good for sore throat. And so I recommend putting in 1 cube of ginger. Now, if you have fresh ginger, you can just use your microplaner and plane in some ginger pieces. And it would be about a 1 inch piece to get about a teaspoon of ginger. And you want to peel that first. So, and then I put a tablespoon of honey in this. The honey, thank you, Mary Poppins, it just sort of makes all the medicine go down easier. It adds a little bit of sweetness to it, but it also coats the throat. So if there's a sore throat involved in whatever illness you're dealing with, it can coat your sore throat and kind of alleviate a sore throat. So there's that. Then we talked about the garlic already. We're going to put in one pillow pack or whatever of the garlic. So if you were using fresh garlic, you would mince up 1 clove would be enough. And the garlic, of course, is great for your immune system. I've written about garlic too. It is an immune system booster. It will kick your immune system into gear. And it's also got healing properties as well. I'll put all the links below in the show notes, and you can just click over and you can read about all the benefits of garlic. And then we're going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of dried turmeric powder. And then we're going to follow it with a pinch of pepper. So turmeric in and of itself is an anti-inflammatory. The pepper, the black pepper that you're going to put in, the pinch of pepper, is going to activate the curcumin in the turmeric that makes it most bioavailable for your body. Anytime I do turmeric, I also always try to do pepper so that I get all the full benefits of the actual turmeric. And then we're going to put in a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Now, you want to get the apple cider vinegar with the mother, just like we talked about in the fire cider video, because not only does that have the probiotics, but then you drink the apple cider vinegar, it kills that acid feeding bacteria in your mouth and in your throat. Okay, and then we're going to put a pinch of cayenne pepper, and just like the ginger, the cayenne pepper just kind of, wakes up your immune system a little bit. And then we are going to put a shot of hot water with all of this to turn it into a tea. And that is the immune activation juice. You will take it all at once and just down the hatch. And it doesn't taste very good. It's like cough syrup, I guess. Cough syrup doesn't taste very good, but it generally suppresses symptoms. What we're doing here is we're activating the body to do what it already knows how to do. So we're not just suppressing symptoms in this case. We are telling the body, okay, time to wake up and time to fight this thing, rather than, okay, we're just going to suppress it and pretend it's not there. Because when the medicine wears off, your over-the-counter medicine wears off, you're still going to not be healthy, right? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to activate the immune system to cure itself. So fire cider is a great thing, but if you don't have the fire cider on hand and you didn't make it in advance, this is a very close second, okay? So I just wanted to let you know there is another option if you haven't made the fire cider. Next, we're going to make a favorite of mine, and this one is also good for your body. But this one, instead of being more focused on your immune system, this particular juice is just a vitamin boost, and therefore I call it the Daily Vitamin Boost Juice. And this vitamin packed juice gives you a good amount of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B6, and then it also gives you some minerals, some everyday minerals that we all probably need more of in our body: calcium, potassium, and magnesium. So I'm going to just demonstrate this. This is really quick, super easy. So coupled with the fire cider or the shot that we just talked about, you could also supplement your diet with this. So when you're buying your vitamin supplements, make sure you do your research. Make sure it's third-party tested. Make sure it's in organic ingredients. This one, I know, is all organic and all good ingredients because it's fresh whole food that I bought myself. I washed myself. I know what is in this drink. So we're going to start with the pineapple. I didn't get fresh pineapple. I bought a package of organic frozen pineapple. So if you can't get your hands on fresh pineapple, that's okay. You can use fresh frozen pineapple. This is 1 cup of pineapple. And we're going to start with that. And pineapple is very juicy, so you're going to get a lot of juice out of the pineapple, which is really nice. Unlike the greens, we're not using very many. We're going to get very little juice out of the greens, but they are going to be packed with nutrition. Okay, so we've got that done. Now, I recommend about a handful of kale, which is what I have here. And I'm going to do it in a couple of batches. You'll see as it starts to come out, not very much juice comes from the greens, the kale and the spinach. Next up is the spinach, and this amount is half the amount of kale. So I say half of a handful. Again, I'm going to do it in batches because the machine tends to work better when I do smaller batches of greens. So we're going to put that in next. And all these ingredients are readily available at any grocery store. And lastly, I say the juice of 1 lime. Now, my little organic limes here are very small. So I'm actually using 2 limes. And what I like about the lime is it adds a little bit of tang to this, and it kind of makes it feel a little light. It does the trick for what I'm shooting for: additional vitamin A, B6, K, and vitamin C. And of course, the minerals, again, we talked about calcium, magnesium, and potassium. And that's it, folks. So I'm going to give this a quick stir just to mix everything together here. And then I'm just going to pour it in my little juice glass here. Cheers, everybody, to your health. Mm, that is so good. This daily vitamin boost juice will give you vitamin A, vitamin C, B6, K, calcium, potassium, magnesium, and it's all fresh food as opposed to a pill. This is the best. Your body will thank you.